What's going on, my man?
Feeling all right, man. How are you?
I'm getting better. Your boy just had COVID over the past couple of weeks and finally COVID free. And so that's why the setup is a little bit different for those of you who may not know, but you're just taking every precaution that's necessary. But all is well, man. Feeling blessed right now. Feeling real good.
Good, good. Yeah, it should be the last week, guys, with the temporary setup.
Yep.
But we'll get back to it next week.
Yes, indeed, man. Yeah, so let's jump into it, man. So we recently came across a platform that looks like it allows artists and creatives and community leaders to launch their own digital currency powered by the blockchain. And that platform is called Rally. All right, and the site that we're looking at particularly is Rally.io. You want to talk about that a little bit? Kind of tell us what that means, what that is.
Yeah, so this is pretty much what we've been talking about for the past 3 months. They launched, I think it was late last year, and just think of it like that stock market for artists idea that we were talking about. So you have on this platform, you have your own cryptocurrency essentially, and it's backed by the Rally coin. So with cryptocurrency, the way it works is that if you ever hear somebody say that like a coin is built off of Ethereum's technology, Rally is built off of the Ethereum technology.
Mm,
So Ethereum backs Rally, and then Rally backs all the other coins that are on their platform.
okay.
So if I go buy some artist that's on Rally right now, I am buying that token, and like it's backed by the Rally token
Mhm.
on that platform. So, but essentially, like that was gonna be it's about 95% of the idea that I was talking about these past few months. So
That's crazy.
the the good there's a couple cons that I would have about it that they can get better with, but they have the room to get better with those, and this is definitely the direction with the right marketing that the not only the music industry but the entertainment industry as a whole would be going in, because when you go on to Rally, and we'll have the link in the description for you guys, but on Rally, it's not just music artists. This was an idea for like all creators
Mhm.
in the creative community. Um, so as I was thinking of ideas for like names for this stock market, it was just going to be all creators. It wasn't just musicians. And on there, you see like there's film companies, there's influencers, there's music artists. So anybody that is a creative can have their own social token.
Mhm.
With that token, essentially think of it like Patreon, but if you pay for somebody's subscription on Patreon, which as we talked about in the previous episodes, you can go back and listen to it. All Patreon really is a paywall. It's just saying like you can subscribe to me through Patreon, which you could do on your own website. You really don't need Patreon all like that. No shade to them, but you really
Mhm.
don't need it if you just have your own website. With the Rally token,
Mhm.
um, it's it's harder to set up your own cryptocurrency, right? That's a bit harder to set up than your own website right now. So they have made it easy for you. Like they'll do all that for you. Websites is easier to put together. Maybe it'll be easier in the future to put together your own cryptocurrency, but right now, through Rally, like that's the best way for you to have that. So as it comes to that platform, um, reason I was bringing up Patreon is because if you pay $10 for a subscription on Patreon,
Mhm.
like you get what you paid for, you get whatever exclusive content that somebody's going to give you,
Mhm.
but your money doesn't grow every month. So if you have subscriptions on somebody's token on Rally, you get to pay, let's say that they have exclusive content and you were
Mhm.
going to pay $10 a month for that on Patreon, or $5, whatever that is. Now it's you pay in your $10 for whatever exclusive content that somebody would want to give out, and your money has the potential to grow on their token. It's not
Wow.
just you pay for a subscription, it's You get whatever that is, and you have the chance to grow.
Mhm.
Not only that, but the idea of the dividends that I was talking about last week with A Tribe Called Quest. If you guys haven't heard that episode, go back and listen to the Tribe Called Quest episode, because this is all going to come together the more you know. So I'm not trying to talk too fast or go over your heads, but just go back and listen to the other episodes, and then you guys can catch up. Um, with A Tribe Called Quest, I was talking about they needed to give dividends, which is like if you hold an asset or you hold a stock,
Mhm.
some stocks will pay you to hold their stock. With Rally, they have a reward system set up like that for some people's tokens on there. So a creator can decide that they want to give out some rewards for holding their token. And with some of these rewards, like I was doing the math right now, the math works out that you would have gotten your money back just from the rewards in about like 10 weeks.
Mm.
And then the rest of it is just profit.
Mhm.
So if you look at like a real estate example, they call it cash on cash in real estate.
Mhm.
So if you put $20,000 down, and you get back, $2,000 each month, it would take you 10 months to get all your money back. And usually in real estate, it does not happen like that. It takes you like 3 years,
Mhm.
at least, to get your cash back. But with this, it was like 10 weeks.
Mm.
So these are, think of them as really high dividend paying stocks right now,
Yeah.
because it is very early. And there's only 100 some creators on Rally right now, which is not a lot at all. I think back in March they had about 80. So they're adding in, like a couple to 2 or 3 like every week. They have a Discord server that, if you buy some of their token, you get voting rights
Mm.
with these cryptocurrencies. So you get to have your vote in the governance of the cryptocurrency and how it's going to work. But this is the wave that the music industry is going in, guys. Like if you it's marketing, and it's just knowing how people, like, think about how you would react if you could, let's say you had Netflix, and instead of just paying your $12 a month or owning their stock, you could just combine the two.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to buy their stock and buy the subscription. You just get both in one package.
Mhm.
And they also give you dividends for owning their stock. Like that would be, who wouldn't do that? Now we have a system that is set up that you can do that. Now, the only thing, the cons of the platform right now, there aren't huge ones, but the speed at which they're coming out with artists or creators, I'd like to see that be a little bit faster. I don't know what exactly goes in, all the work that goes into launching that. So they might be going as fast as they can right now, and they might just need more engineers or whatever that is. But I would like to see that pace pick up. And then right now, if you go onto a stock trading website and you look at somebody's ticker symbol, it's called, which in Rally is just their coin, whatever their coin is listed as, you get like news
Mm.
about that. So if I go look at Verizon or whatever on Yahoo Finance, I'm going to see the news that comes out about them. Right now, Rally doesn't have that feature to where, you have news of different artists right on their page, but you see their socials. But it would be nice to have the news right there. And then the only other thing was that they just don't have enough artists right now to have those ETFs that we were talking about.
Mhm.
Like if you could just invest in all gamers
Yeah.
on Twitch instead of investing in Amazon, which is not a bad investment because Amazon owns Twitch. But if you could just invest in gamers
Mhm.
who had their own coins, like that would likely grow faster than Amazon because it's a bit riskier to do that,
Mhm.
but it's going to grow faster right now.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much Rally all wrapped into one synopsis. There's a lot of great things that it does have. Like they do have, like I was saying, they have the dividends. You can buy into the Rally token, you can buy into Ethereum, or you can do your individual stocks, aka you can just buy into individual tokens right on Rally as well. Like if you really believe in a creator that's on there, you can do that. Um, right now they don't have the ETFs, like I was saying, but as this grows, I think that's one function that they should add in there. But yeah, this has massive potential. And the last thing that I had against them was just some of their socials, some of Rally's own socials could be more built up.
Mm.
I think they raised about $60 million so far, and I think that's enough raise that they should have better marketing and advertising on their own socials, not just getting promotion from doing the launches of artists, but they have an opportunity to communicate this to fans that pretty much what I just said,
Yeah.
like they can make that all into an advertisement or marketing. And this is a very appealing idea.
Yeah. So
So yeah, man, that's the Rally review. Um, it looks like, pretty sure by the time this is out, we'll probably already be invested in it and just start to look at some of the creators on there. But this is the wave, guys. Like this is going to be the disruptor. You see, it makes too much sense to not disrupt this industry.
yep. Let's go. Future music sounds good, man.